And the Miami Dolphins at 7-2 in first place in the AFC East. Hello again, everyone. I'm Dick Stockton, and the Miami Dolphins, injuries in their backfield. The big story for them, Keith Byers and Bernie Parmalee, their leading receiver and rusher, respectively, not playing. Byers out for the year. Meanwhile, the Chicago Bears going again with Steve Walsh, who played his college ball at Miami, undefeated at 4-0 this year. What must the Bears do if they're going to challenge the Dolphins today?
Well, I think they've got to play good, solid defense. Now, part of their defense today is going to be Steve Walsh, because they've got to play game control, ball control offense to offset Marino. They can't have him on the field. And I think the other thing you have to remember is they do not make mistakes. They've got to do everything picture perfect, not have the turnovers, and you get the feeling talking to Dave Wannstedt that if Walsh falters at all, he won't hesitate in pulling the string and putting Kramer in.
Steve Walsh, coming off what Dave Wannstedt said was his best game of the year in the victory over Tampa Bay. The offensive line, Andy Keck, 90%. But he's in there with Bort, Fontenot, Leuenberg, and James Big Cat Williams. Lewis Tillman and Raymond Harris. Harris had a big game last week. Steve Walsh's numbers this season. And the give is to Raymond Harris going off the right side, and he is wrestled down by Troy Vincent. And a pickup of 4 yards for Harris, who had a big week last week with a 79 yards, his best game as a pro.
I think that Raymond Harris is a player that the Bears are really excited about. And they feel like they have a back who can run inside. He's learning to run outside. He catches the ball well. He's got to become a better blocker out of that fullback position. But he's eager, he's anxious, and most important, he's talented.
Alonzo Spellman, Chris Orridge, Carl Simpson is playing in place of the injured Albert Fontenot, who will see action. And Armstrong is out. Kane, Jones, and Smith, the linebackers. Burton, the rookie. He'll be under the gun today. Carrier, Gale, and Wolford, the rest of the secondary. Bears have 7 defensive backs against Marino out of the shotgun. Again with a lot of time, and the pass is caught by McDuffie. And that'll be another Dolphin first down as they get into Bear territory and a pickup of 14.
You know, guys, a lot's been said all week about the rain, but the problem here right now is the wind. It's swirling like crazy in every end of the field. You don't know where it's coming from.
On the delays, right up the middle. And that's what the Dolphins wanted from Irving Spikes. A first down inside the 25-yard line. First down on the 24 of Chicago. Marino's pass caught. Keith Jackson and the big tight end gets inside the 10-yard line. There's Spikes, and he'll lose some yardage. Alonzo Spellman penetrating nicely. And a loss of 3. Walsh 0 for 3 now. And you mentioned at the top that if Walsh is not getting it done, Dave Wannstedt has no hesitation in going to Eric Kramer.
Mo Douglas, 37's an old pro outside. He's working against the inside of Braxton. Now watch how he turns him around, and then Sean Hill is late getting there. So you can't do that to Maurice Douglas. If you're going to double him, you double him from the line of scrimmage. Because if you try the inside-out stuff, he'll run right through it and make a play. He's been doing it for too long in his 9th season, still runs well, and has a head for the ball.
Second down and 10. Play fake. Marino, and he's sacked for only the 9th time this year, and Alonzo Spellman kept fighting inside and drops Marino for a loss of 4.
Yeah, effort from Spellman, and then it's a coverage sack because there was time.
It'll be third down and 3 at the 40-yard line. 2 tight ends for the Bears. Walsh's pass is caught for the first down, and Graham, the leading receiver for Chicago, on a good slant pattern, has a first down at the 31.
Yeah, Dick, that was all Jeff Graham because he was pressed up in the corner, J.B. Brown, and then watch. This is where receivers can be physical. See where they push off? And he knows where the first down marker is. He just pushes them back upfield, knowing that he's working within that 5-yard bump area, and then just turns around and Walsh gets it to him.
Raymond Harris going off the right side, cutting up the middle and gets about 5 or 6 yards. Michael Stewart, the strong safety, makes the play.
Come up, you can see his eyes. He's looking downfield to see if anybody makes an adjustment.
A very unorthodox lineup and a fake. Conway looking to throw. Conway throws it up for grabs. Downfield, tipped, and it's deflected.
Touchdown,
by
Jennings
for the touchdown.
Unbelievable!
That was a play that didn't work and then worked.
Well, they drew it up like that, didn't they?
I'm not so sure. Jerry Fontenot, the center, tipped it in the air, and it was Keith Jennings who found the ball and went in for the Bears touchdown.
So the defense has to adjust. Now they'll snap the ball, and they're going to get it right over here to Conway, sitting there. See, they go right back to him, and now he rolls back. Now Cook is the intended receiver right down here. See that? He doesn't see it, has nowhere to go, so he figures, what the heck, I'll throw it up. And then a good job by Fontenot, really, of keeping it alive. I mean, he actually was trying to catch it, but he caught it like a lineman. And the ball just popped up, and then Jennings just happened to be there.
And Williams, the wide receiver, very nearly caught up to Conway.
You know, you're going to look at this in the stats tomorrow, and Conway's going to say, boy, I had him perfect. You see this perfect throw I threw to him. Meanwhile, credit Fontenot for tipping it up in the air. That's the old tip drill. And Jennings got 6. I think Fontenot is their best defensive lineman. I think they have to find a way to keep him on the field all the time. And
play fake. Walsh is going to his deepest pass, and it's caught by Curtis Conway, and a first down into Dolphin territory. He really zinged that one 20 yards downfield.
But this time, Walsh had himself some time, and that allowed Conway to work outside on Troy Vincent. Now, Vincent is a very good cover corner. They catch him here in zone, and he gets him turned around. And I don't care how good you are, you can't defend with your back to the ball.
And pretty impressive in pass coverage as well as we saw on the film. Second down and 8, the pass outside to Harris, and he is knocked out of bounds again by Brian Cox. There he is as a Dolphins have second down and 6 on the Bear 39. Marino with time and zings this in, and the pass is caught by Irving Fryer inside the 20. St. Louis returning for the Bears. And he gets tripped up. He might have had some more room. Aaron Craver, who was just activated as a running back this week, makes the play. Walsh up the middle, throws, and it's caught by Raymond Harris. Harris will have a first down. Michael Stewart covering.
Remember last time the Bears had the football, they tried to do that same pattern with Lewis Tillman back inside on Singleton. Well, this time what they did was they just took Raymond Harris, who's a better receiver, out of the backfield. Same pattern, same coverage, and a first down.
First down at midfield following the 8-yard penalty. Walsh passes out to Raymond Harris. And Michael Stewart was right there, so they're definitely going underneath. Longest pass was 20 yards downfield by Walsh thus far. There's Lewis Tillman, breaks the tackle. And Lewis Tillman may have another Bear first down inside the 40. Brian Cox downfield making the tackle on Tillman, who came into the game as the leading rusher for Chicago.
And then Cox is just waiting him, cat and mouse. And then a nice hold right there on Bowens. He can't get there. And then Cox eventually does get over. But what the Bears are doing, they're not having success running at the center of that defense. So now you start it inside, draw the defense in, and then bounce it outside.
Walsh on a screen pass. Gets it off to Raymond Harris, and Harris is hit hard immediately. Hollier provided the first hit. Marino with time, fires, and it's caught by Mark Ingram. If anyone knows how to run the hurry-up offense, it is Dan Marino.
And the first thing you got to say is it planned? There's the catch, and I think the second thing is safe to say there's no way that that's planned. And that was just a night at the Improv with Jackson, and it just came back and bit him in the rear.
And the rain and wind picks up. On first down, Lewis Tillman finds a hole with a good cut off to the left side, and is close to a first. And on the end around, Conway gives ground. Curtis Conway finally goes out of bounds, chased there by Tim Bowens. The gain of 7 yards for the Bears, and they'll take that in this weather.
Watch Tim Bowens. The bigger, powerful man just wins. He just runs right through boards. And then it's a wrestling match between Bowens and Walsh, one that Bowens wins.
And just as suddenly, the rain has stopped. And Marino on first down, going deep, and the pass intercepted by Donnell Wolford. Donnell Wolford still going. And he loses the ball. The Dolphins will get it back.
Great job by O.J. McDuffie. Tremendous job. He went from offense to defense just like that. Finally, Marino throws it up. Now, Wolford will make the catch. Now, watch Mark Carrier come over and get a great block on Irvin Fryer. Right there. Boom. Now, that springs him. Now, you saw right there, 81, McDuffie is on the ground. So he gets right back up and starts to trail Wolford. Now, watch at the end. This has happened so many times. Watch him. Right here. Right up in the air. And that allows the Dolphins to recover that thing.
2nd and 9. Marino with a design rollout. Fires, and the pass is caught. Irving Fryer, and he's out of bounds into Bear territory, and a Dolphin first down. Gain of 18 yards. Kane, again, you mentioned what kind of a boost he's been came over from the Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good football player right there. He's really aggressive. And he gets out there and he lets it all hang out. I mean, if you have a guy coming at him, he's going to see that thing and he will just blow it up.
Marino is sacked, and coming in unmolested that time for the Bears was Tony Epps. Torrey Epps, that is the second sack of the ball game.
And number 65 is Torrey Epps right inside. Now, again, they go back to the pocket passing, and they run a stunt between Torrey Epps and Zorich. Now, Zorich comes across, and that makes the guard come over, and Epps does a good job of just working upfield.
Walsh to pass from the end zone, and the pass is caught by Graham. He gets out of danger, and a gain that time of 9. Walsh looking to throw, and he passes to Keith Jennings, the tight end, shy of the 20-yard line, with Hollier defending, and a gain of 6 yards.
That Jay Lewinberg, you know, he's one of those same kind of guys as Coxie. He's a tough guy. But he'll stand in there and he'll keep on headbutt. You want to fight, he'll be there all day long. And he got a great look to him, too. That Jay Lewinberg, he looks like, you know, he got a couple of screws loose, and he plays like
he may not be the only one. 2nd and 6. Pass is caught by Harris out of the backfield, short of a first down by about 1.5 yards. 5-yard pickup with Hollier covering downfield.
They tell better stories than they ever did.
2nd and 4, and the give is to Spikes, breaks a couple of tackles. Only 5'8", but Irving Spikes knows how to run, and he picks up 10 yards near midfield and a first down. 2nd down, 10. Plenty of time. Marino goes underneath. Pass to Irving Fryer, and Fryer on a crossing pattern has the first down inside the 40-yard line of the Chicago Bears.
To come right to Cox, mess everything up inside. See, he makes Sims go deep, and by doing that, that allows Minner to come in and Sean Gale and all those guys to get right on it, and that sets up a 4th and 1. And they had it all the way, and in comes Chris Zorich, number 97. You talk about, look, getting doubled, and then they just kind of forget about him. Zorich flows through to give the pressure for the incomplete pass.
Play fake, and the pass to Tillman out of the backfield. And he's hit hard, shy of the 35-yard line, and that may be the last play of the quarter. J.B. Brown on the play, gain of 9. 3rd and 6. They just got it off in time, and Walsh's pass is caught by Conway, and he gets by Vincent and gets about 10 or 12 extra yards into Miami territory. Gene Atkins finally makes the tackle and a big gain of 24.
Well, Curtis, this is all Curtis Conway. I mean, this is the maturation of Curtis Conway because Vincent is all over him. This ball should not have been thrown, but he throws it right inside. Then Conway, just with the effort to come back and make the catch and then work back upfield. Look at the coverage of Vincent right on top of him. Actually was holding him the whole time with that left hand. Great coverage, but a great effort.
Only his second catch, but he's got 44 yards today, this Conway. Play fake on first down. Walsh has time, going deep, and it's caught downfield by Greg McMurtry. Atkins on the stop, and the Bears, going to the air, have a first down inside the Dolphin 20.
Well, McMurtry runs a physical route, and you're going to watch down below. McMurtry's going to come down, and then J.B. Brown is just going to get run over, basically. You see him right here? Boom. He slips, and then he gets the push, and that opens it wide up. And Walsh finds the open receiver this time.
2 straight 24-yard pickups, and the Bears have a first down on the Dolphin 16. Walsh with a quick toss, and he's got Raymond Harris, and Harris, close to the goal line, is knocked out of bounds inside the 1.
And then once he gets out into the flat, it's just a matter of Walsh finding him. Watch him right here. See the nice pick by McMurtry. Did you see that? Some people call it a rub, some people call it a pick. The NFL calls it illegal, but it's a first down. Now there he's in the air. I got news for you, people. That is 6 points, and Dale Hamer's crew blew it.
And this time the Bears get the touchdown. Lewis Tillman. And the Bears only 2 touchdowns in this game. And who would have thought, Matt, coming into the 4th quarter, that the Dolphins would be held without a TD? A 14-6 lead, and for Lewis Tillman, his 5th touchdown rushing of the season.
And what the Bears do is they rush 3 and they drop off 8, and it's only because Marino can throw the ball like he does that it's a touchdown.
And Dan Marino now has thrown 20 touchdown passes for the 11th straight season, which extends his NFL record. And on the kickoff, Nate Lewis returning for the Bears. Lewis with a good return, brings it up right at the 30-yard line. Deon Fox makes the tackle. That was a 29-yard return. Walsh's pass caught by Conway. First down Bears. Wrestled down by Vincent.
Well, I'll tell you this, Walsh is showing me something right now.
First down on the 43. Raymond Harris gets a couple. Play fake. Walsh with time. Pumps once, and he hits his man. Pass is caught by Jeff Graham, and it is another first down. 15-yard pickup.
Well, I guess who's stepping up to the plate? The offensive line of the Chicago Bears. Look at the time to throw. Lewinberg inside, very nice. They try to bring Cox on the blitz, and then Walsh with the pump to buy another second. Look at the pump. Gets him up in the air, and then he's able to find Graham outside. It's an ugly pass, but it's a first down.
Walsh gets pressure, but gets it off underneath to Tillman. And the running back is short of a first down by about a yard on 3rd and 1. Here is Tillman. First down for the Bears. And a little extra power for Tillman to the 25-yard line. Singleton makes the tackle, and we're winding down to our 2-minute warning. 40-yard field goal attempt here. And the kick is long enough, and the kick is good. Kevin Butler has given the Bears a 3-point lead with 59 seconds remaining, 17-14. Marino with a lot of time, and the pass is caught. Crossing pattern to O.J. McDuffie, and he is upended inside the Bears 40. kick is going to be blocked, and the Bears are going to win it. Kick is blocked.
Was that Big Cat Williams who got his hand up there?
I think so.
And the Cat got the paw on the ball, and that'll do it for the Bears. You're going to watch Big Cat, James Williams, number 71, stick his hand right up in there. They got, see that right at the top, right there. And what happened was they got way too much penetration.
Kevin Butler's field goal, with seconds remaining, gives the Chicago Bears a 17-14 win, and Steve Walsh is our Miller Lite player of the game. For Matt Millen, I'm Dick Stockton. The Cowboys and the Niners coming up next, but right now let's send you out to Hollywood and James Brown in our studio. Baby.
And it's Curtis Conway, the wide receiver, avoids Mike Williams. He's throwing to Font. No. Mike Stewart gets his hand up, and no. It's Keith Jennings on the fake. Conway showing good arm strength, maybe better than Steve Walsh. 7-3 Chicago early time. What?
Yeah, you look at this formation, it's all left except for the snapper, the holder, and the kicker. You have Conway coming around on the reverse. Remember that the end man down at the bottom of the screen is an eligible receiver. Conway avoids the traffic, makes a throw, just kind of throwing the ball up in the air, and Jennings makes the nice grab and hustles into the end zone.
Before the game, Juan said it tipped the refs that they would be running that play. Hard Reen was going to fall, babe, at halftime. So that meant the offense would fall. Marino's pass, a wobbler in the rain, intercepted by Donnell Wolford. Now watch O.J. McDuffie, 81, fall down right there. Here's Wolford trying to return it upfield for Chicago. Look at McDuffie come back, force the turnover, and in the end, it's going to be Miami ball. Just a fantastic play by O.J. McDuffie, hustling. First 4 minutes of the second half, the teams combined for 4 turnovers. Miami, by the way, trailing 14-6 as we go to the fourth. But we saw it last week against the Colts. We've seen it many times. Marino picks up the charge. Marino to Irving Fryer, a sliding catch by Fryer. Fryer caught 9 for $112. Under 6 minutes to go. Oh, let me tell you about Kip Jackson. 11 yards on the goal line, touchdown, and the Dolphins within 2, 14-12. So, you did new math this year. You obviously go for 2, and a former Dolphin just brought back this week because of all the injuries of the running back, Aaron Craver. He craves the end zone. It's a 2-point conversion good, and Shula and Wannstedt are tied at 14. Bears go for the go-ahead field. Kevin Butler made a block, by the way, in that play with Conway. Oh, by the way, also makes a field goal, 41 yards, 17-14 Bears. So, Marino, last shot, minute to go. Marino, O.J. McDuffie across the middle. He's inside the 40 till he's tripped up into Bears territory. That sends a Pete Stoyanovich. From 46, the kick is, it's blocked. It's blocked. Stojanovich's kick is blocked by James Williams. And the Dolphins do not pull one out of the fire this time. They fall to 11-2 against the NFC teams.